Meet the Australian awarded a Guinness World Record for a tree bearing 10 types of fruit. Hard graft. Backyard gardener claims world record for tree bearing 10 different fruits. Hussam Saraf in his garden in Shepparton, Victoria, Australia. Hard graft. Backyard gardener claims world record for tree bearing 10 different fruits. Nectarine, peach, plum and apricot among fruits on tree. Victoria's Hussam Saraf says provides message of peaceful coexistence. Thursday the 11th of November 2021, 4:34 Greenwich Mean Time. Out the back of a suburban home on a leafy Shepparton street, a humble tree bearing 10 different fruits has just claimed a Guinness World Record for most types of fruit on a single tree. The tree is the result of a decade of Hussam Saraf's hard work, transforming his modest stretch of grass in regional Victoria into a tropical oasis bearing rare fruit trees and edible natives. The previous record was 5 fruits grafted onto one tree, so I decided to graft 10, Hussam said. But I was waiting to hear back and they told me my application was rejected, because they needed 5 different species, not varieties. Hussam's initial application, for grafting white and yellow nectarines, white and yellow peaches, blood and yellow plums, peachcots, apricots, almonds and cherries, was deemed to only represent 5 types of fruit, placing him at a tie with Carrasco. I told them he had nectarine and peach, which they counted as 2, when it should have been 1. So they said okay, change the previous guy to 4, and me to 5, Hussam says. I said okay, I'm happy, it's amazing. Sometimes you just need to have a conversation. Hussam's record tree was officially accepted for grafting plum, apricot, almond, peach and cherry. Hussam Saraf with record-breaking tree. Hussam Saraf with record-breaking tree. Photograph. Hussam Saraf. Hussam told Guinness World Records his tree provided a message of peaceful coexistence. The colors, shapes and different leaves and fruits on the branches of his creation a metaphor for diverse society, respect and acceptance. Hussam opened his garden to the public 5 years ago, and has since attracted a devout following of enthusiasts who regularly ask him for recommendations and advice. The process of grafting is at once simple and complex. Hussam's tree started as a nectarine tree from seed, which was gradually expanded by grafting the branches of other trees together from their sides. Every branch is a unique tree by itself, he says. And if I don't eat the fruits, I give it to my neighbors. Relatives, friends come to the garden and taste it. They like the taste. Depending on the time of year, his dense garden flowers with coconut and banana trees, rosella, kumquats and noni fruit, beside more common varieties like strawberries and sweet plum in bulging pots. It's not just a garden, it's a community, he says. I saw this tree as our multicultural community's tree. The cultures we have here, religions, traditions, all come together as one. My multicultural work and gardening work I see as one. I'm grafting it all together. Lemons over the fence. How to go urban foraging safely, respectfully and cleverly. Hussam arrived in Australia in 2009 from Iraq. Throughout his childhood, gardening was a regular part of high school, where students learned singular grafting with figs. Since moving to Shepparton, Hussam has become a multicultural officer at the city's major public school, a recent merger of 4 high schools in the area. The kids are excited. They've followed it on Instagram. The young generation is all on Insta, he says. Hussam Saraf's tree in his backyard in Shepparton. Hussam Saraf's tree in his backyard in Shepparton. Photograph. Hussam Saraf. Hussam is yet to have received the hard copy of his certificate. He got the news last night when an email pinged while he was posting pictures of strawberries and chilies on Facebook. But when he does, he says it'll accompany him on markets, where he'll hang it up.